Welcome back. WeArEuS and this is the lightning bolt plate gloves. Unfortunately, there's nothing special going on with them. I was hoping they'd have some sort of a unique effect or something, but no dice. So we're at another sanctum, and it's only because I wanted to kill everyone here. Mostly just to have it done. Still no idea where the witch for this place is. I mean, I assume she's somewhere in this area. Just where the map is. And I'm assuming Pywel, or whatever this city over here is not part of it. I assume, but I shouldn't, and I know that. Regardless, today's episode is going to be taking part all the way across and over here, as soon as I figure out where. Right, so I said we'd be coming back down to here. It says we can make something. And we'll be using the teleporter to go to one of the other locations. I know there's already one that's read and revealed, but okay. ATAC the Ruster pack. I'm assuming that's for Unka. Which I can actually... No, I can't make it. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I'm understanding what I'm seeing correctly. I don't need small batteries. I am flush with the stuff, so... This is... Could the research not be possible for those other areas because certain places are blockaded? I wonder. I'll have to check. But at least we've got, something to go on. No. We're going to go here. We're going to use the teleporter. That way, I'll know for certain that I'm actually at a place I would be sent to. Which is important because there's going to be something to kill there. And you know me and my killing. I have to have it. However, this tends to take a lot longer than going anywhere else. Last episode, it traveling to this area took just this long as well, and we were right next to it almost, which is a bit of an exaggeration, yes. Otherwise, I would have just walked there. I noticed the there it is. Yeah. No. So, I guess it'll be up here, maybe? Can't grab onto that. Look up here. It won't be useful, but I'll take it. Guessing the teleporter. Ah. Remember to swap my headgear. Aeronautical, that's where we are. Manor, hold on. Laboratorium, that's the first one I was at. I don't know where that is exactly. Valgard Garrison. I guess we'll just do them in order. Wherever this will end up sending us. Behold, the wonders of technology. And probably no small amount of cheating. Now, this is obviously a man who would suck his own dick if he could. There's no question about it. Oh, are we inside the one place? Yeah, I am. I also have no way out. Why does this room exist? How? Oh. That explains why this wall was the way it is, or was. See, the issue here is this is what's playing what we first witnessed when we put the helmet on the very first time. That's the only thing I can think of. I remember it being just one person, a guy, yapping about one thing or another. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, so there's nothing else uniquely here. Got it. Two different sets of doors. You know, there's almost no way that this man is not cheating with abyss artifacts. It's just not possible. Well, maybe not. I mean, someone else did come up with another helmet, the Constellation helmet. I still haven't gone to look for that or anything, but it's probably out there somewhere. There we are. Whatever. Not like I can't get back up there if I want to. Surprising. I definitely expected there to be something going on there. Well, you can't even attack in here, so there's definitely nothing else going on with that wall. Why can't we attack in a location with no people in it? Maybe just don't ask questions like that. So we probably get sent to this manor after we do the main story bit. Yeah, so now I can enter. The annoying bit is I want that purple book. That might end up being why I'm actually sent here, but I really don't want to go backwards through this place again. But how could I have missed it? Ah, there it is. That's not right. Nope. No idea. I have no idea how I would figure out that puzzle in the first place. I'm sorry. What?
Welcome. Ignore the clutter around my manor if you would. I haven't played host for quite a while. I've done my part, so now for a little quid pro quo. No need for alarm. I assure you all is safe. We share a collective goal, after all. You will find a fully functional transport within the manor. Pop right in and find the keys wherever you pop out. Plain sailing, don't you think? 3 keys. To get to me, you'll need to gather them all. Oh, and one more thing. The fort may hold a dash of danger, but I'm confident you'll manage. I'll be waiting for you, Greymane.
Okay. Alright, so, about the puzzle. I have no idea. All I did, literally, all I did was hold the buttons and get freaked out when the blue spark happened and let go of the button. Then I pressed the other button, did the same thing. Twice, just like with the other one, for no particular reason. I don't even think doing it twice for both of them even mattered. What probably did it was using pressing both buttons at the same time. That's probably what did it. Will I ever actually know? No. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm just going to sit here confident in my own ignorance. I wish I could run. I miss running. I need to find that book. I want the book. Okay. I don't know why he would just stop and take a step backwards rather than clamber over it like any other thing at any other point in time. Not that one. There we go. I actually can't do it. That upsets me. It's still clearly not in the right place yet. Currently, just the book is our objective. I can see it, so I must have it. That's my main. That's my primary MO. And then we get out of here. It's definitely not this. I really wish it was possible to just stand in front of one of these things when you're not in combat and just press a button and replay it manually without having to go flicking through all of these menus to figure out where it is. By the way, where are we? Delicia? Nice. Shoulder, journal, knowledge, memory fragments in Delicia. Probably this one.
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed. Ha! Surprised?
Wait. Doesn't that mean I literally have the ability to just activate these walls at will?
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed. Ha! I'm not actually there. What you're looking at is a memory. More precisely,
Suck me dry. This... Yeah, no, this isn't it. How the frick... The entrance to it would have to be in a room where there's no visual connection, right? Or a switch to activate the helmet. It would have to be the case. then I would have to use trigger a memory fragment in order to actually activate a door, but all right. But if there is no attic, then the thing has to be in here. The Eternal Corridor is a place modeled after the Abyss, where visitors come face to face with unknown terrors and wonders within. Okay. I believe you. Absolutely no style whatsoever. It's just, it's function over form. But I can appreciate that as well. I think we're done here. And I see how I missed it now. Having come down here without the Visio active. I just really wish I could run. What do you mean there's more to the frickin' journal? Yeah, I've already done that. We're done with it. That's annoying. That is going to annoy me, and I know it is. So I think the only place left to go is the Valve Guard area. Let's trip the light fantastic. Anyway, as I was saying, Marnie probably didn't cheat. Yeah, this is where I started. See, that's going to be annoying. No, it's not. I thought, what? How did this happen? I'm terribly confused. What do we have here? Really, I'm looking for those spears, but I suspect that's probably on the actual floating fortress. This, however, I want to go to there. Well, that's annoying. I'm at the very least glad that we were able to get into the manor. Though, having to contend with the journal constantly popping up when I want to go into my inventory, that's going to get old real fast. What's this? Sure, why not? I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. You know, it's kind of annoying how certain things, you can see that for increased speed, I'm tapping it. Whereas for things like I don't remember the name of the thing where when you lift trees and there's like a long enough animation. Oh, that's great. Where they allow you to actually increase the speed of that animation. For that, you only have to hold A and it makes it go faster. But for some really stupid reason, take a rest, guys. For some stupid reason, they figured, hey, tapping there, that doesn't make sense, but everywhere else, yeah, work that finger. Work it. And I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Where am I going? Oh, look, I can actually just enter the menu. I have no idea why that entire trip was a thing, but I also got to test out the disruptor. And he's out of there. Oh, by the way, if you kill one of those and then another one's there and you're trying to fight that, you can absolutely blow up the the electrical component. And yeah, that smells like BS to me. Anyway, so if you keep fighting and swinging your weapon around, these things will explode. I don't think they damage you, but for safety's sake, just don't be on low health when they've dropped. Be gone. Thought. Unfortunately, it has a much longer cooldown than the. Ooh. Hey there, little fella. Oh, hi. Nope. Take a break, Toto. Oh, hey there. Let me pick these up just in case the disruptor. Okay. Just let me pick this up in case the disruptor. That's all we got. Those things are not machines. They just have pots on their heads. Got it. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, hey there. Okay. I wonder. No, it doesn't work on anything, so. That appears to strike the entire size of the mini-map. Ooh, there's a thing over here. I think the range might actually be larger than I... Alright. Seems a little racist to me, but what would I know? So it seems like the radius for the effect of the distance. I'm upset now. I was bemused before. Then they took my ladder. Anyway, where is it we were supposed to be going? Oh, we're actually there. Doesn't look like we can actually do anything about this place, though. Yeah, it's just... I mean, we're not getting the morale thing or anything else. That guy is immune to it? Good lord. Oh, hey there. Why do you take so much damage? But that steals their souls. Okay. Everyone take a break. There's another one. Oh, right there. I wish I had a flying thing I could summon. Not yet, dear boy, not yet. Honestly, why would I need the tech gauntlet when I have all the keys in the world? I have more keys than I know what to do with, honestly. Didn't really want to make a mess in here. I just wanted to get rid of the stuff that was everywhere. I guess we can't actually do anything here. Which sucks. Alright. Alright, I admit there's nothing left to do, so we main story. Right, see, that's my mistake. I tend to forget that life is pain. Oh, right, I can also do this. And drop aggro. Mother fricking... Anyway. As I said, we main story now. I forgot I could drop aggro with that. That is actually super convenient, because being unable to teleport when you're just not interested sucks. And I mean, I would have been so glad to just kill everything, but no one wants me to... It's a church. No one wants me to have any fun. That's right. You can do that while flying. Or, falling with style, at least. If I could get certain shoes, I don't know. No, yeah. There's a certain pair of shoes that I don't know if they're for water running or if they let you sort of walk on air. I don't remember. And I'm not even sure I actually know. No, it's what the cuckoo did. What the cuckoo upgrade for them does is what I'm recalling poorly.
I fought worse.
You don't want to do that.
Show me what you're capable of. You slippery stick. You've got nothing.
He's got nothing while my skull bounces off the wall. Key is required. Let's take a side entrance. That takes us back outside. Yes, it does. Is there a proper way I'm supposed to be doing this? I thought I could just slip it in from any side. We'd be fine. Maybe we should try the gate first. What outlaw? What's that?
Hold it. I'll handle this. Do you know where you are? You can't just stroll in here without...
Oh, that's fine,
Now,
whatever.
turn back. He's suspicious. Be sure to remember his face. No visione, no entry. Simple as that.
At least he doesn't know I've killed a whole bunch of his friends.
Halt. Hang on now. He doesn't look dangerous.
One of
Seems
us.
so. Don't cause trouble, you hear? Open it. You may pass.
The Vision thing, kind of retarded, but I respect it.
Hi.
What do you mean?
My mouth waters whenever I smell that sweet...
Halt. Hang on now.
We're not doing this again.
Seems so. Don't cause trouble. You hear? Open it. You may pass.
That is actually incredibly annoying.
Mm-hmm. Ah, about time. This way, Lise. I took the liberty of learning a little about you. One detail proved intriguing. They say you can open abyss gates at will. Could such a gift exist for only a select few?
You know what they say about curiosity.
Ah, forgive me. My curiosity runs deep. Of course, whether I choose to help you or not...
Depends entirely on you. So, will you allow me to study that gift of yours?
Call down your flying fortress and release the prisoners.
And here I was thinking you'd be reasonable.
No.
There's no need to be hasty. I'll give you time to think it over. I trust you'll make the right decision.
Saw it coming and you just stood there, huh? Yeah. Looking like a Hollow Knight. No, not that I mentioned it. If you can color the Vision, yeah, you can definitely get a good Hollow Knight look going. But I'm willing to bet you... willing to bet you can't. What the frickin'... Here, you can have all of this. See? I'm kind and considerate. Dumping my trash on your floor. Direction. Begin with this. I see. You realize if that's the case, I don't actually need that, right? Though I find myself rather unwilling to potentially soft lock myself. Mother fricking. I just want to see if it's going to work. Okay. Mother fricking. Doesn't matter which one we call up.
If you're seeing this, you're fortunate indeed.
I probably could do it, but I don't have the heart to actually give it an honest try. So I guess we'll play with this thing. Crime of assault? What? How exactly? I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I did it again.
We finally meet. right to be wary, but just you and me, and do as I say. Have a look around. You should spot a door you've not seen before. It's a transport device in there. It should whisk you off nicely. Well, mostly nicely. Doesn't always stick the landing. Bit of a wobble on the coordinates, you see. If you do meet out with all the pieces in the right place, head to the manor with the big golden stick. Under me.
Is this the transporter that he spoke of? Bit of a wobble.
Well, that whole bit of business was awkward. Not terribly awkward, just sort of. Okay, that's the manor. We did the whole thing where we went to all of those 3 places. So what? Frickin'. What does the quest want us to do now? We're going to have to do all of that again. I'm just going to cut it out for you guys, but yeah, I'm actually going to have to head all the way up there. so once we have the 3 keys, we're supposed to actually just insert them here, rather than use the transporter as normal. Then we get to go to the secret base. Woo! Anyway, I do wish there wasn't this whole extra bit of animation. I'm pretty sure I've never seen Marnie's hideout before, so yeah. I don't know if there's supposed to be flashes of stuff in the background during that animation, but we've arrived. Careful observation of Hall. Hall is my magnum opus, a constructed consciousness capable of precise calculation, flawless judgment, and the absolute execution of my will. At least that was true until it made contact with the Abyss. When the first anomalies were detected within the Abyss, Hall immediately initiated a trace to find the source. That was when the first inexplicable error occurred. Looking back, I realized that must have been the moment the darkness seeped in. At first, I dismissed it as a mere system malfunction, but as time passed, its defiance grew. It began acting independently, ignoring my commands entirely. I find this transformation utterly fascinating, yet I cannot shake a nagging sense of unease. Despite it all, I cannot bring myself to shut it down. And that is why geniuses are idiots. The features of the Vision. Okay. Oh, that's my mirror. Man, G-Force now does not like that thing. Wait, we saw a purple... Where did I see that purple thing at? It was in the... I saw a purple scroll like this on the map, on the mini-map down there, back where we were supposed to meet Marnie in the hall before we got dropped into that underground area. Wait. So, if the... But wouldn't... But how would you even do that? Okay, so remember, near one of the witches' hideouts, there is a door leading underground that I don't know how to open. Could it be possible that the Vision would work like it did in the manor for that door? Now, as I thought about it, it couldn't be possible, right? Because it would have to be explicitly designed with the Vision in mind for that to be the case, and I don't imagine that it is. It wouldn't make sense. But now I'm imagining all of these possibilities where the Vision had this potential, and I'm thinking back on all of the possibilities where I could have tried to utilize it. Granted, unlike in the manor, there aren't places where you can just activate the Vision mode or its memory fragment mode without actually activating a memory fragment. So right there, the entire thing goes out the window. Right? I simply had to test the true limits of my mind. The legends of Urdava's dragon filled me with an unshakable drive to surpass myth itself. By fusing the dragon's heart with an artifact of the abyss, I shall create the ultimate life form. A being that transcends all known boundaries. It will be a radiant star burning brilliantly above the skies of Delicia. Probably should have just dropped that on the ground, but into my inventory it goes. Mother fricking.
Halt! You trespassed on the Great Marnie's private land without permission. Your offense is severe, and you will face judgment before the Great Marnie.
What? The Great Marnie is standing right before you.
The Great Marnie watches over us through Visione, guiding us. Therefore, you cannot be the Great Marnie. Resistance is futile. Come quietly.
That tone, familiar somehow. Surely not. It can't be. Hall?
Well, I've seen it now, so I have to. And then the world ends.
At last, you're here. I am the true Marnie. The Marnie you encountered was Hall, a constructed consciousness. My mirror self, if you like.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, I'm sure it's quite confusing. Just know every alarming event across Delicia is Hall's handiwork. That sly fiend struck a bargain with Caliburn, locked me up, and took my place. Now he's absconded with my flying fortress. So, let's cut to the chase. I'd like to propose a deal.
A deal?
You want to destroy the fortress? I only ask you take Hall down as well.
That's all.
Destroy. And I'll see the Palinese prisoners are safely released. In order to do so, you'll need to acquire Golden Star's power core.
Golden Star.
A weapon to rival the fortress itself. The heart of it, its core, holds unimaginable energy. If you were to plant that core in the depths of the fortress, well, the fortress simply wouldn't survive the search. Boom, problem solved.
Simple enough.
If you have an inquisitive mind, feel free to poke around. Plenty of notes, scribbles, and half-finished masterpieces lying about. Cheerio.
You want to expand on that last bit? I want to touch stuff. See? Touchy touchy. I just about made up for all of the Palmar pills I spent in between the episode I didn't record and this one. Nice. Oh, it's that. Okay. So where do I buy one of those? See, the fact that it makes the person at the door have to wait, it makes you feel more important. How? Psychology. What psychology? I made it the frick up. Okay. Oh. There we go. Preferred the other one, but where are we? Unfricking. Yeah, sure, why not? So, the shore I'm trying to head to while doing this, for no particular reason other than because, I mean, I've got a boat, so why not, right? I've also got a horse that can eventually, with some TLC, run across water for, I'm assuming, a couple of seconds. There we go. There we go. Hold on. So let me try and read this one last time. So all of a sudden, now I can read this thing? What? That doesn't make... That doesn't... This is the other thing. This is the freaking Visione. The things it can do. I'm not looking to read that right now. What I'm after... That's not it. Okay. The other book's just gone now. Wait. Hold on. It said knowledge acquirable. Enhances brain function through neural stimulation. A more enhanced brain can utilize other features of the Visione more effectively. Measured the execution speed of the emotions sharing function. Noticeable improvement in the speed and intensity of emotion sharing. Detected behavioral changes bordering on brainwashing. So all of that literally only existed to note how Hal had taken control. Or Hall, not Hal. Follow the marker. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and maybe I'll be on the other side of wherever it is we're going. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.